Welcome back to Muscle in the Morning. I'm Dave Palumbo, and today is Wednesday, October 9th, 2019. And let's find out what's going on in the world of bodybuilding and fitness. It's the world famous Recap Wednesday once again, and we're jumping right into the action by taking a look at the results from last weekend's IFB Monterrey Pro. Bringing home the top spot here was Mexico's own Ishmael Dominguez, who managed to fight off a strong performance from second place finisher Felipe Franco. Third place went to Ramsey's Ram, who's been really solid all year long. And coming in fourth, we had Italy's Luca Biolo. And closing out the top five was another Italian import in Alessandro Cavignola. Out in the city that Ron Burgundy made famous, we also had some high-quality figure action go down at the Border States Pro. And when the dust finally settled, it was Canada's own Martina Yabakova who soared to a unanimous first-place finish after she delivered the best performance of her career. Second went to the dangerous one, Bojana Vasiljevic, who looked as good as we've seen her all year long. Second-year pro Shalacy Shoemaker brought home the bronze here by holding off a solid effort from fourth-place finisher Mariam Bamdad. And closing out the top five with another strong performance was Osiris Trumpy, who finished with her best placing of the season. There's a reason that classic never goes out of style. It's because classic is classic. It's timeless. Classic is legacy, and it doesn't get more classic in women's physique than three-time division champ Juliana Malacarne. This week, someone spotted Juliana getting in an early morning pump session at the East Coast Mecca, where she wasn't showing any signs of someone who might be easing into retirement. If you look back now at how dominant Juliana was during her run, you could make the argument that she had one of the best three-year stretches that we've ever seen from any athlete in any division. So, if she really has walked away from the stage for good, her legacy is one that will leave a lasting impact on the division for a very long time. You can't understand what people mean when they say health is wealth until you go on the wrong side of that equation. But now that she's on the right side of the coin, I have a hard time thinking that Latoya Watts wants to let things slide back into the other direction. A little more than 1 month after an amazing runner-up finish at the Figure Olympia, the three-time Miss Olympia champ doesn't look like she's wasting any time jumping into her off-season program. Latoya's comeback got lost in the shuffle to a certain degree because we had so many different storylines over the Olympia weekend. But I don't think we can overstate how good she was despite not competing for almost 2 full years. Latoya is back, folks, and the smart money says that her best is still yet to come. There's a theory in physics called Planck's constant that describes the behavior of atoms at the atomic level. And when I look at how ridiculous Flex Lewis is looking lately, I think the only way you can describe him is like being some kind of uncharted subatomic force. A few days ago, new video leaked of the 7-time Olympia champ cranking out a set of heavy dumbbell rows inside his Dragon Lairs gym, where it seems like it's becoming now a new home for some of the biggest names in bodybuilding all of a sudden. So, with Flex's move to the open division in 2020, the excitement is growing at every turn with anticipation of what show will be his return to the stage and the emergence of a bigger, more dominant Flex Lewis. And that does it for yet another edition of Muscle in the Morning. I'm Dave Palumbo, reminding you to always be true to your passions, and make sure to follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram.